on today's episode, I just want to show you how to position your Wing Chun kick, and how you can train your Wing Chun kick, how you can start positioning your Wing Chun kick so that you can be able to use it correctly whenever you want to use it, whenever you want to improve your Wing Chun kick. And I want you to pay attention to this technique so that you can learn all the technique in full details, and so that you can be able to train with that whenever you want to train, you want to do a training on this. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, or you have not yet followed me, do that now so that you won't miss interesting video like this. And if you want to join my personal online training, in which I'm going to show you more of my training skills, so that you can also become expert by yourself. So I can reach you anywhere. So, and I'm going to illustrate everything and show you how you can do it in a correct way and in the best way. So, and you are going to become expert and you are going to be satisfied if you join my personal online training. And if you want to join my offline training also, just hit me up if you are in Nigeria. So just hit me up for and ask for it, request for this, and I'll be right here to tell you how you can join my personal online training and register for my offline training too. So right, let us quickly begin into that training. Right, so what you have to first of all know how to place your hand at your side right here. So now, so let your horse stance forward correctly. So from the here, so you now learn how to lift your leg up. So, and watch how I lift my head and my leg up. So right here, you just go here. So first of all, know how to do that. So like this, so that you can form a single line. Because if you want to use your Yankee, your leg must not go separate way. So because some people go like this, so and they use their Yankee from here. So, and that is not correct thing, because you have already split your body into two on that place, on that position. But you have to let your body combine together. So right here, that is why I said you have to first of all know how to do it like this. So do like this. So, and if you want to test this, once you do like this, you have already do a lot of training on this, and now use your Yankee. You are going to know that, you are going to notice that your body, your structure is connected to each other. So that is like you use single line to hit your opponent. But if you do it like this, so if you do it from here, so that means that you have already split your, because what you want to do, maybe your opponent is coming with a full force, and maybe your opponent want to relate with you quickly and want to use your Yankee, and you don't know how to use this you don't know how to use it from here. You don't know how to use it from here. So it will be very difficult for you to generate strength and use a dynamic force, a dynamic energy to hit your opponent from that area. But if you do it like this, if you do it like this and you use your Yankee, so your body is going to connect to each other, and you'll be able to generate a dynamic force on your opponent whenever you use your Yankee. So that is why I first of all teach you how to first of all raise your leg right here. So once you know how to raise your leg right here, so let me do it from side so that you can see it clearly. So like this, and watch where my hand is. So you do this for some time, and another benefit on doing that like that is that you can also use this leg to secure your center. Maybe your opponent also want to use a straight kick, a Yankee on your stomach right here. So once you know how to fold this like right here, this is going to close that. This is going to secure that center kick, that Yankee that your opponent want to use against you. That's Wing Chun kick, that's one stepper that your opponent want to use against your stomach. So, and if you have been watching my YouTube video, you will have noticed this technique that I'm explaining, right? So because I've done a video related to this technique, that maybe your opponent want to kick your center right here, and you use your leg to counter to deflect that kick and counter attacking with the same kick. So something look like this. So that is that about that. So that will help you in securing your center. So maybe your opponent want to attack you, want to use Yankee into your center, right? So because we have already trained yourself, but if you do your training from here, so your opponent kick and yours is going to intersect each other. So that means that it now left on the first person to hit each other. So if your opponent is the first person to enter you that on that scenario, that is going to create an effective hit on you because you have or leave your body on guide. So that is that about that. But if you have trained like this, you can see that this knee have already closed, have already secured my center, right? So that is that. So it will be very easier for you to counter attack your opponent, secure your opponent's kick with your kick also, and counter attacking. So that is the same thing goes with the second leg. So you go with that. So you do this. So let me do it like this so that you can see it very. So you take your time in doing that. So if you are perfect in doing that, now another thing for you to be doing to let you, and if you are doing that time to time, you are going to notice some muscle here, some pain here. You are going to be feeling some pain here, and you are going to be noticing that some muscle here from your rib right here, from your laps right here, is developing. So you can also do that as an exercise. You can use that, you can train on that and turn it to exercise. Just make sure you are doing it perfectly. So that's that about that. So now another thing that you have to follow up is you now go like this. So once you are perfect in doing this, so you now let your leg be at like this, and you now go like this. So let me do it from this side. And make sure you balance yourself. You balance yourself like that. So I just give you some tip. I just give you tip on that because I don't want this video to be too long, so that you can take your time to watch it. So and truly this video is going to be long, but I don't want it to be too much long, so that you can be able to watch it. You can be able to finish watching it. So the same thing, you do the same thing with the second leg, right? So just go like this. So once you go like this now, so and this also is going to train you on balancing yourself, balancing your body gravity, right? So once you are done with that, now you now combine it together. So from here, you now combine it together. So like this. The same thing with the second leg. This requires a lot of hard work. So that is why I said that you have to do a lot of training on that, so that you can also do it as an exercise. So let me do it from side so that you can see it clearly. So you do that for some time so that you can develop some muscle from here. And also, like I said, you have to do it many times so that you can develop what you want to develop, like the muscle of your laps, because you need the muscle of your lap to execute any kick. So and it will help you in balancing yourself whenever your hand, so your leg is on the ground. So don't do it from this place, because don't start that from this place. Do it from this place, because it will be very easier for you to acquire what you want to acquire from this technique. Because if you do it from here, this place is quite easier and quite quite easier to do. So and you are not going to generate or acquire what you want. You have to acquire because you have to know how to balance yourself. So and if you are doing it, you will be feeling some pain here from your joint here, and your laps muscle also is going to be developing. And in developing, you are gaining some energy on your laps. So, and on your yang kick, because if you use your yang kick is going to be dynamic, and some people call it fun stepper. So you're going to be dynamic on your opponent. So that is that about that. So now on the next video, I'm going to be teaching you different varieties of yang kick that we have in Wing Chun, and how to apply them, how to position them. So because if you want to know more about this technique, on how you can use it correctly on your opponent, right? So just ask for my personal online training, or you join my offline training also. So in which I'm going to teach you everything, and I'm not going to hold anything back. So that is that about that. Hit the subscribe button if this time is the first time you're watching my YouTube video, and don't forget to like and share it to your friend that may need it for their self-defense. And this also is something that you can be doing for your health purpose, because you are going to be burning some fat. You are going to be burning some fat from your body, and you are going to be healthy and even develop your skills. So that is that about that. Thank you, and keep on training. Peace and love.